Hey everyone, welcome to my second dorm tour video of Harvard University. This time I'm a sophomore and I'm going to show you my upperclassman house, Leverett House. So I'm going to start off by the Charles River on Weeks Bridge, then transition to the outer portions of Leverett, which is divided into several buildings, and finally I'm going to show you my building's floor and finally my room. So let's get started. We're back in Cambridge, Massachusetts. We're on top of Weeks Bridge, and this bridge is on top of the Charles River and is separating Cambridge and Boston. On this side of the bridge, as you can see now, is the business school at Harvard, and today is a beautiful Saturday morning, very calm, sunny, few clouds here and there, and this is a usual weekend at the college. There are still tourists and people coming to visit. However, it's usually always calm. We'll usually find students or student teens practicing by the river or on the river, and it's very beautiful. A little bit of background information at Harvard. After your first year of being a student at the college, you get to enter into groups of up to 8 students called blocking groups and get to enter into the same upperclassman house. And luckily, I was paired with a fantastic blocking group, and we got into Leverett House right by the river. Another wonderful thing about Cambridge is that during the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, this main road right here is usually closed off to cars and vehicles so that pedestrians, children, adults, and the elderly can walk, ride their bikes, have marathons. It's a very wonderful thing that promotes activity, and I think it's a great way to help people stay healthy and physically active. So now I'm making my way closer to Leverett. Leverett is split up into 3 buildings. So right here, this main building that we're facing is McKinlock. So McKinlock holds dormitories for students, as well as the dining hall that is shared between all Leverett students. And it's a beautiful dining hall right over there. We can see that over there is Dunster House, so another upperclassman house. This road right here is called De Wolf Street and separates the 2 buildings that I talked about before from Leverett and McKinlock and the dining hall. So again, the dining hall and McKinlock, there's an entrance right over there. And I usually make my way across this street into G Tower and F Tower. Because of the pandemic, we usually have these signs promoting pandemic and health concerns for all students, faculty, and guests coming to Harvard. At Leverett, we have this ping pong table, and to my right, we have the mailroom where we receive packages and letters for students. In front of F Tower and G Tower, we have this small courtyard where we usually have a few activities. That is G Tower, and over here is F Tower. It's a very, very beautiful courtyard, and I am super grateful to be right at Leverett, right by the river, and it's usually always sunny, and it's a very, very lovely, lovely courtyard. My friends and I usually play Frisbee right here, or the house has other events such as picnics or small group events. It's a beautiful place, and I always have to come by the courtyard when going to class, going to dinner, or going to some other place in Boston. Right over here on the 4th floor, that is my room over there, and I'll quickly go into it. But just to show you a little bit more of the exterior of the 2 towers, They have benches, seats all around, and to enter into these buildings, of course, every Harvard student has to use their ID. Additionally, each tower has a common room, hence this tower, G Tower, has G Hutch, and G Tower also holds Leverett Gymnasium on the opposite side of the building. Right there is the door to the entrance to Leverett Gym. Alright, so now I will be making my way to my floor and eventually my room. Alright, we have arrived at the 4th floor of G Tower. We have the resident tutors living right on this floor as well. We have a bulletin board for events and activities. And lastly, this door leads to my actual dorm. Right there you can see my name, and we'll quickly enter. Alright, here's a small hallway that my blocking group shares. We have a small snack and coffee area with a small refrigerator and supplies. You just saw the whiteboard right behind me that we usually write messages on. We also have 3 closets for storage. Further down the hallway, we can see photos from our blocking group that we took, and one of my blocking group members printed them out. Here we also have quotations and movie recommendations. We have been rating movies on like a tier list, so that has been quite fun. And now let me actually show you my dorm. So my room is G41. This is a partition double, basically 2 singles. We have a wonderful view of the courtyard right here from the 4th floor. We were just outside, and now let me actually enter into my room. Now that we've finally arrived at my dorm, as you can see, I have a total of 5 windows, 2 of which span from the bottom of the floor all the way to the ceiling. If you've seen my freshman dorm tour, many of the things I had previously just transferred over with a few additions. And let me quickly show you the view I have from my desk. I have a wonderful, wonderful view of Leverett Courtyard right over here, as well as Weeks Bridge and the Charles River. Today's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Let me start from this corner of my dorm with the desk. A few things you might recognize: the trash can, the desk light, my laptop, a few desk supplies, as well as the white furniture that I brought from my freshman dorm, including a few knickknacks and gifts that I have received. Right over here you can see the fridge, a few weights, books, a blender, a fan, additional knickknacks that I brought from my freshman spring semester, a light, a hat, a frisbee I usually play with, food, a few cleaning supplies, and as you can see, my walls are littered with stickers since I don't really have a lot of decorations I put on. I also brought over the same TV and game console I initially had my freshman semester, a tripod which is new this semester for recording videos, more cleaning supplies since this room was extremely dirty initially when I came during the summer, light accessories that were given from my family, as well as a nightstand for charging and lights, my bed, my closet, pull-up bar. Right over here in this side of the room you can see my laundry basket, as well as a broom, and my whiteboard, which has messages from friends and family. That concludes my dorm tour. Hopefully it was interesting and helpful for incoming students or other students at other colleges. I was also talking with my blocking group, and they were suggesting having an entire blocking group dorm tour, so going into the other 6 dormitories in my blocking group and showing how they organize their room. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for additional content. See you guys later. Which is divided into several buildings, and then yeah, let's not do that. I'm going to transition. Oh man, the camera flicked. Oh, I see the problem. But there you go.